Hey, what's going on, everybody? Max here with Because Bitcoin. And for today's episode of 10 Minutes Max, we are going to be doing a little update on Pepe, Doge, Total 2, Total 3, just kind of everything altcoin related, but largely bringing the focus point or the focal point back to Pepe. And I guess Doge and other meme coins, given that that's the genre that is choosing to really steal the liquidity and steal the focus of most market participants right now, and for a good reason. So please consider liking and also subscribing to the channel, guys. We are growing so quickly, and it's thanks to your support. All right, guys, so just a quick little update on this chart here. This was one of my first sort of public higher time frame Pepe comparison charts. And let's actually, we're going to rewind the tape a little bit. Let's take a look at, where this chart began within a very, very short period of time. You're going to see just like Doge and Shib have done, you're going to see it mark up like this, kind of reaccumulate, and then, pop again like this. And then it kind of does the old, meme coin pattern, whatever. All right. Who knows exactly where it goes? But the point in me showing this is I don't think you want to miss the forest through the trees on this one. Okay. Don't get caught up in the local range, because this local range might turn out to just be kind of like if you had bought anywhere in here, and you're going to look back and the chart's going to look like this. Now that we've seen the forward progress of this chart, I think it can help provide a little bit of context. So far it's going really well. I understand that people are probably up a lot, especially those that were early to some of my videos and a lot of my calls. I understand that. Hitting the buy button is the easy part of this game. Anybody that has been in it for 3 to 5 years plus has been through crazes before, has been through mania phases before. Sitting on your hands and understanding when to do nothing is actually much more difficult than buying or selling. So you may feel as though the easy part is behind you because maybe you bought much lower. And again, you saw the previous chart. We were buying it in here. The tough part is not refreshing your balances. The tough part is not getting spooked by every low time frame, rebalancing or sell off, and understanding where you potentially are in the grand scheme of things. Now, again, this is going to be a chart that I refer back to quite a bit. I'm going to do my best to update it for you guys, publish videos. Definitely follow me on Twitter, because it's much easier and quicker for me to just pump out a chart real quick and just drop it on Twitter. These videos take a little bit of time. So again, if you want more high frequency updates, I posted some lower time frame updates. We're actually going to show those right now. So boom. All right, again, so you can see, we're covering this thing and we're trying to roadmap Pepe as much as we possibly can. All right. And we've given some fantastic entries, and we plan to continue to do so. But what I find really interesting about this chart is, we're kind of combining Pepe, Doge, and Shib. Now, I've mentioned and I've teased on Twitter that I actually think I know where this purple dot is going to be. Now, I fit the charts perfectly to each other so that, it looks like you could just drop it in like right here, and this would effectively be your purple dot. I've intentionally massaged these charts to line up the way that they do. I don't think that the purple dot is going to be exactly here, because like if you just drew a line across all of these, that's how they would line up. But the percentage gain is very different, right? So like if we look at Doge from here to here, that's 30,000%. And then Shibs, we'll take a measured move. Again, I'm just trying to show you guys how different it is here. Is 1,244. So I mean, Shib was in the multiple billions of market cap here before it went to 50 billion. Right when Doge started this move, it was at like 500 million. Pepe was actually at 500 million as well. So we're more closely tracking Doge, but we are on the lower time frame doing a bit of a hybrid, at least in between here. Okay, so like what I mean is right in between here, and I'm not gonna poke down on the granular here, but we are doing a bit of a hybrid, and I'm going to be quick to update you guys when this starts to play out further. But things are looking really good, guys. The point of me showing this is to show you that we are perfectly on track. Actually, we are ahead of schedule right now. Things are looking very, very solid. All right. So I wanted to give a couple updates here, not just about Pepe, but what really matters sort of under the surface. Why is Pepe pumping? How am I so confident that Pepe is going to continue to pump? So here's Pepe Doge, guys. And now we're going to take a little flashback in time and actually look at the first public analysis that I did on Pepe Doge and why I'm so confident in the Pepe thesis continuing to play out here. All right. So we're going to rewind the tape again. This is holding really strong. So I mentioned Doge is probably going to go to $1 within 200 days. At least that's what my analysis suggests. So if Doge goes up 10x, and the Pepe Doge chart looks like this. And let's just say hypothetically, it goes up, I don't even know, 10x from here. Then you're talking about Pepe outperforming Doge, which is going to go up 10x. You're talking about Pepe potentially printing 100x from these levels. So again, I think people need to be keeping an eye on Pepe Doge, and it's respecting these levels so clearly. I mean, look at where we're locally rejecting from as well right here. I'm not massaging this. I've had this trend line drawn for weeks and months. Now that we're back, guys, you can see how things have played out. The first bit of public Pepe analysis that I did, or Pepe Doge analysis that I did, we were down in this region. We're now up 300% against Doge. And by the way, I'm extremely bullish Doge. Okay. But the important thing to note here is that Pepe Doge is, it's retesting its previous all-time high supply region, and I expect this to get sliced through here pretty quickly. I would anticipate that Pepe against Doge breaks out, retests, and then we move up. All right. So again, why does this matter, right? Well, let's hop over to the Doge chart, and this is some of my favorite analysis here, guys. Let's put this up here. Doge cycles. All right. Why do we, again, I explained in the rewind video why we focus on comparing Pepe to Doge. If your meme coin is not outperforming um, Doge, why would you hold it? Doge is safer. It's the OG of meme coins, respect and credit where credit is due. And by the way, I hold a bunch of Doge too, just on principle. What do we know right here, guys? We were publicly buying Doge here, at 8 cents, you know, and we were front running the Bitcoin all-time high because we know that whenever Bitcoin makes a new all-time high, again, just a reminder, you guys should be familiar with this chart by now. I've showed it a few times. We see Doge basically go nuts. And my whole thesis here is that, meme coins are going to go crazy. Community coins, sort of like fraternal coins, they're going to go crazy this cycle. And we're about to see a mania phase unlike anything we've ever seen before. Maybe most comparably to like the 1995 through 2000 .com bubble. So again, for the time being, this is where our focus has to be. But as you can see here, I mean, this is starting to play out. We are now, this orange dot is blocking it a little bit, but you can see that we're up 100% from our entry on this. And again, the whole working thesis is, okay, Bitcoin's about to make an all-time high. And as soon as Bitcoin pressures the all-time high, Doge starts to go crazy. And if the Pepe Doge chart at the time, looked ready to go, and now clearly it's worked out, if we're bullish Bitcoin, we should be bullish Doge. If we're bullish Doge, given how the Pepe Doge pair looks, we should be uber bullish Pepe. And again, we are up like 8x off of our entry, at least from the last entry. So I mean, things are going very well, guys. And the important part here is just to stay humble, stay focused, and stay calm. Because again, looking back at this chart, in my opinion, we're not even at our purple dot yet. Like it's not. Again, this is I've massaged these charts so that the 50 billion lines up across all, and then the breakout lines up. It's a little bit more complex than that, and I'll be happy to update you guys when the time comes. And by the way, I think I know the pretty high degree of confidence that I know where this is going to be. I'm hesitant to share it publicly because I don't want people front running that level, and I don't want them overthinking it because, again, all the people that sold Doge right in here, on this little sell off, they sold and, Doge dipped quickly 45%. But then after that, it went up 15, 16x. And again, same thing here with Shib, it dipped 40%, give or take. And then from that point on, it went on to go up another, 4x. So I'm hesitant to share it. I will be doing it publicly, when the time is right, but it's not going to be premature. But thank you so much for tuning in. Before you go, if you could please consider liking and subscribing, that would be fantastic. Also, check out the first link in the description below. That will take you to becausebitcoin.com/premium, where you can sign up for our Discord. Prices are about to go up because we are getting very, very crowded in there. If you want the utmost direction with Pepe, consider joining there because I am giving a lot more updates in there. So if you are in this Pepe trade and what I'm posting on Twitter and YouTube is not enough for you, consider checking that out this week because prices are about to triple, guys. Again, we are getting crowded, and to ensure quality control and everybody gets the necessary attention that they are paying for and deserve, jump in sooner rather than later. Prices are going to go up. You also get early access to BB Terminal, which is our new flagship product, dropping within the next month. That will be grandfathered in at the current rate as long as you don't cancel. And again, you will get early access. So it's a fantastic product. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We will see you. Today's Friday. So we will see you either on Twitter this weekend if you follow me there, or Discord or YouTube on Monday. So guys, thanks a lot and take care.